Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. It is my pleasure to welcome our newest factory direct reseller. They are called Going Gear. GoingGear.com, GoingGear.com. They're in Woodstock, Georgia, so they're online and brick and mortar both. The address is 10010 Highway 92, Suite 150. Daniel is our contact there, so he's our man, but I'm sure they have a bunch of awesome knife aficionados at their facility. That's about it as far as information. I'll put all the information in the byline as well. So we have been in a wonderful position lately as a manufacturing company to have stock that's immediately available for us to build. You know, we may have to have it flamed or DLC coated, assembled, laser engraved, but we have parts sitting on shelves ready to send out to whomever is interested. And it's wonderful for our new factory direct resellers because they can place an order for 20 some knives and it takes 3 to 4 weeks for us to configure them. So I'm happy that we're here. I'm proud of what we're doing. I mean, we have a wonderful product to begin with. Now that our services are, even better and our production is ramping up, it's just a really nice coming together of synchronicities, I guess. All right, let's dive in and see what's headed Going Gear's way. I'm gonna start down on the fixed blade spectrum here. The USMC fixed fighter, of course. This is with black G10, made with S35 VN blade steel. USMC is imprinted on the blade just above the hilt. It is a 2-part hilt, but it is a full tang knife. You can completely disassemble this knife, clean it, put it back together again. It's as solid and sturdy as it comes. The tang is super snug. Just a wonderful fixed blade. One of my all-time favorites because it fits in my wee little hands. The Mizuchi. I love the bullseye engraved G10 handles. I love this extended pseudo hilt built into the G10 handle. It's a wonderful grip and jimping on the back. It's just a really, really easy use, everyday carry, 20 CV. So you can use this with water application and like almost all of our knives, it comes with the Tech-Lock belt clasp. The third knife on the table, the third fixed blade, is the USMC EOD made with CPM 3V. So it's awesome. Our 3 fixed blades are made in 3 different blade steels. It's got saw teeth on the back for cutting through whatever you need to cut. A raw blunt end for pushing down into the ground and searching for mines. The sharpened edge with the choil relief to have a clean transition. Wonderful, kick-ass, breaking into shit, take care of business knife. We have a couple of scouts here. Now, technically, if you've been around with Medford Knife and Tool for a really long time, the very, very, very first iteration of the Scout was called the Production Praetorian. And we called it that because we were able to make it at a much more affordable price. Still has the same overall length of the Praetorian T. I've gone back to offering it with tumbled blade and standard hardware because not everybody does want DLC coatings. And quite honestly, that adds cost to the knife. So it drops the price down a little bit and it's just a different fit and finish. Here's a traditional Scout MP. And what this one does have is the breaker on this neutral Scout. And on the Production Praetorian, there was not one. So D2, DLC Tonto, DLC breaker, black hardware, DLC clip, and titanium liner lock with high-vis orange. In case you're working outside and you don't want to get it lost in the dirt, in the muck, you want to be able to find it. We have 3 smooth criminal flippers, tumbled with blue handles, bronze hardware and clip. This one here, tumbled green handles, standard hardware and clip. Last one, DLC blade and black hardware DLC clip with black handles. Beautiful little black out there. And we still do not treat the button release because it's a friction part. You don't want to touch that. M48, this very, very lightweight hybrid, half aluminum, half titanium frame lock. This is standard, no cost for upgrades at all. Tumbled blade, standard hardware and clip, and spring with a hunter green handle. The next one does have DLC upgrades on it. And I kept the spring tumbled because DLC coatings do add up. For every part that is DLC coated, we add that into the cost because it's expensive. So tumbled spring, black aluminum handle, everything else is black. Up on the top row, a little bit of more of our higher end. We've got an infraction here. I just love this knife. I love that there's the lightning hole in the fuller groove. Really easy to deploy single-handedly. I'm not really comfortable with all the different ways that guys, they do that under finger flip, all that stuff. Are you flipping crazy? So I love this. Vulcan infraction, DLC handles, breaker, brushed and flamed clip to bring some of the color from the blade in, and black hardware. TFF4, absolutely my favorite new knife that we are making. It's DLC Tonto blade, bronze handles, black G10 insert, black hardware, and our DLC clip with the classic waving flag that is laser engraved on all TFF4s. We have an antique over the front, or the hell you call it, I don't know. Too many terms, too many bling bling. So antique, drop point, all tumbled. That's called our Terminator style. So it's going to be a straight up basic retail price on that, no upgrades. Very nice, subtle, all Terminator again. This is a Slim MIDI Marauder suppressed handles. It's basically just a silver falling leaf. Standard hardware and standard clip. Couple gentleman jacks here. This is the Gentleman Jack 2, which gives you the options for the drop point and the Tonto. This has that nail nick so you can open it up a little more easily. It does come with a clip that you can take out. It comes with Allen wrenches. Here's a little packet that you'll see comes with it. You can remove these screws and put in these little, very small suppressed screws if you want to carry it without a clip. This is our Faced and Flame Tsunami with brushed silver bolsters. The second one, tumbled Tonto blade, black handles with brushed and flamed bolster. There you go. Flamed hardware and a brushed and flamed clip. Marauder H, this is pretty straightforward. It's a tumble drop point blade with bronze handles. I two-toned, or had the pivots two-toned to give it a little bit more punch, give it a little something. So it's black with brushed silver flats. We laser engraved the American flag waving in the fuller groove. And then DLC with with silver flats on the clip and black breaker. So we got silver, bronze, and black. A Fallout USMC Fighter flipper looks great on this knife. So it's got the acid distressed blade with some Fallout rough up scuffs and marks on the blade. It's got a distressed pivot screws, flamed pommel, and clip. All right, next one, TFF1, last one. TFF1, gorgeous Vulcan blade on this one. I'm gonna do that again. With authority, right? There we go. Beautiful color coming off the bevel there. Straight up bronze, anodized handles, black hardware, DLC clip, TFF1. It's a lot of information there, folks. So again, that's for goinggear.com. Check them out online or at their brick and mortar location. Daniel's our contact. I'm sure they got a couple knife aficionados there. Check them out. Keep watching the videos, and until the next time, peace.